Yo, Real Maj. What's up? Let's see if I play some music for you guys. Setting up the stream. Get my email and get my phone number? Yeah. Yeah, what's going on? How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight? Should probably not the best thing to have in the background. I was changing the sheets. Oh, how you guys doing? What's up? It's Stair. Cartels. Cartels are going crazy in Mexico, in Guadalajara, and uh, Puerto Vallarta. Hope everybody's okay if anyone's over there. Join the Patreon. I just posted something in there. What's going on, guys? How's everybody's night? Been gone the last few days. Haven't streamed. Haven't streamed at all. Hey, brother, you must be hurting. You must be hurting. I have Patreon members, brother. Hey, memes. How many Patreon members do you have? I'm gonna guess none. But my Patreon is pretty goofy. It is a goofy ass Patreon. You ain't nobody. Joining your goofy ass Patreon. Oh my gosh, man! Get out of poverty. What's up, Carlos? Parents are going to Cancun. Wow. When? BTC's dumping? BTC is at 67. It's not dumping. It's just kind of there. Goofy ass Patreon. Who gonna join your goofy ass Patreon? You goofy ass. I kind of miss the trolls. I've been censoring the trolls, but it's kind of fun because I make fun of them. Everybody laughs and people end up joining my goofy ass Patreon. Let's see here. Is that 64 now? Maybe I'm looking at an old feed here. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Carlos Benjamin's in the house. West Side. West Side's in the house. Let me put my link in here to my goofy ass Patreon. You goofy ass Patreon. Oh, that's pretty funny. Actually, I'm doing pretty well with my goofy ass Patreon. It's paying for my trip back to California. My goofy ass Patreon. Yeah, I have a Telegram chat. Hold on. Um, pin message. Pin message. Um, yeah, I have a Patreon chat. Hold on, let me send it to you. Wow. Let me see here. Oh man, that Matt Fury coin rugged. Jeez, dude. Yo, man, it's tough out here. It's tough out here. It really is. So here you go. Not a Phyllis. That's my Telegram. That's my Telegram. We got in here 4 in here. It's a little high up. Oh, it's a lot better. So what's been going on, guys? I mean, I haven't streamed in like 3 days. What's today? Sunday. I haven't streamed and I haven't streamed since Thursday. I haven't streamed since Thursday. Um, just been getting some stuff done. The market's been so trash. It's like, what do we talk about? I've been thinking about where to take my channel in terms of direction. Cheers to you guys. I was thinking about where to take my channel. I'm drinking nobody asked, but I'm drinking Chilean Melbeck. I'm in Chile. I'm in Pucón, Chile. All the haters, get a passport. Get a passport. Get on a flight. Go through customs, and drive 9 hours south from drive 9 hours south from Santiago, and come holler at me. Should we be expecting new lower low to form, or do you think BTC has bottomed out? No, I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go to like 45K. I think we're gonna be bouncing around between 45 and 65K till October. But again, who knows what's gonna happen? I don't really know. Like who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, Carlos? I mean, there's so much uncertainty in this market, in this world. Um, yeah, 52K was the absolute resistance. You mean support, right? You're talking about support, right? Um, there's so much going on. I mean, the Sailor, freaking what's his name? Uh, Tom Lee. I mean, we still have these DATs, which are called digital digital asset treasuries. I'm a firm believer that I don't think Bitcoin can move forward without these guys getting knocked out. You know what I mean? I don't think they can continue to keep buying Bitcoin and buying Ethereum and holding up the price kind of artificially. I think these guys need to get wrecked first, and then there needs to be a more natural push forward. Um, and why I say that is that um, as these guys, well, I mean, Sailor, I hope doesn't get wrecked, but Tom Lee with Bitmine. Bitmine is the stock company that's just buying Ethereum. That's what they do. That's all they do is buy Ethereum. That's their whole point of being in existence. And they are just buying Ethereum. And the thing is that they have almost they've maybe over now 5 million Ethereum coins, right? In the billions of dollars, right? So why I think these guys need to get knocked out, meaning they need to go insolvent or get the hell out of here for crypto to move forward, is because you can't have one group holding all of that Ethereum as we go higher, because they're just going to dump. Then they're going to dump. So they might as well just dump now. They might as well just dump now, is what I say. Let's see here. Is my chat going dead? Okay, I can see you guys over here. Stayer, so if I'm looking down, I'm looking at your comments, guys, because my looks. Oh, here it is. Okay, my chat is better. Okay. Stayer, can we expect 10 cents? Can't find me on Telegram? Hold on, can't find me on Telegram. Um, hold on, let me put the link in here. I'll get to your question in a second. You can't find. Hey, you can't find it off of that. That's the link. You got me looking for this link. Hold on, I'll find it. Hold on. Should be right here. Okay, here we go. Ready? There you go. There you go. Not a Philist. There you go, buddy. That's the Telegram. So what's up, Drip? So let's see here. Stayer, can we expect 10 cents Ondo? Would you load Ondo at this price? Looks like a life-changing price to me. Bro, I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you guys something. I'm gun shy right now with crypto. I look what just happened. I'm even with poor Drip, Copo in here, and he posts a Matt Fury coin. It rugs. I talk about stuff. It rugs. Thank goodness the USA versus Iran coin is still going strong. But I feel like crypto is going to go down a little bit further. I don't feel like we're on good footing. I don't feel like this is the bottom. And I feel like it is almost over, but I do feel like we're going to go down another leg. And for that reason, I'm not going to buy any altcoins at this time, because I have a feeling that they're going to go down another 30-40%. They're going to go down another 30-40%. Carlos says, I'm loading up on gold then. It's better investing in gold since the markets and global geopolitics is such a mess. Yeah, I mean, gold can go to like 20,000 because they need to reprice it in order to pay off the U.S. debt. Trump needs to reprice gold and reprice it to like 20 or $30,000, and then back the dollar with gold, and we'll be able to pay off the U.S. debt. That's supposed to be the plan. Um, but let's see what happens. I don't know if he's going to do it or not. He's actually really in love with crypto, which is crazy to me right now. It's nuts because I mean, who cares if he's in love with crypto? It's not going anywhere. Like Trump can be like, hey, like he did say that. He said it the other day, guys. He said, oh, we're the government's buying more crypto, and nothing happened. Not even the president can pump crypto right now. It has to be a fundamental change. I think there is so much going on that's wrong with America, which is the main driver of crypto. Nobody has any money. Everybody's broke. There's all kinds of things going on. The upper class are not interested in crypto, and if they are, it's like very very low on their balance sheet in terms of their holdings for stocks and ETFs and stuff like that. I mean, smash the likes. 15 in the building. Let's get to 10 likes right now. Get the 10 likes. Drive some more people in here. Carlos says, you loading up on more gold. Yeah, just be careful. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I am so much in Web 2 right now. I am building my business. I'm doing all kinds of stuff, just working on stuff, getting more cash in, loading up on cash. And that's my plan right now is load up on cash, watch everything really closely, and then we're gonna dip in. We're gonna find out what the new altcoins are gonna be because I think a lot of there's gonna be new stuff coming out on this whole new trend. That's gonna in the new bull run is gonna have a whole new trend, guys, and you don't want to be stuck in coins that are never going to move. And I do think 90% of these coins that are out there right now are going to go away. They're going to be insolvent. A lot of them already are. A lot of them are already, market make by Wintermute and all that, and they're just already done, guys. Smash the likes. I'm loading up on gold. Okay, all right. Love the chill beats there. Yeah, it's just some chill beats going on. I lost $15. I'm salty, bro. I mean, here's the thing about the rugs in crypto right now. Here's the thing about rugs. They're almost unintentional now. It's almost like devs are like, okay, if this doesn't pop off when I launch this in an hour or two, I'm just gonna take what I put into it and leave. And that's what devs are doing, especially on Ethereum. What's the point of trying to drive up volume on Ethereum when you have pump fund that at least they pay you for the volume, and Ethereum you're just out there on your ass if this coin doesn't do anything. That's the thing about Ethereum. That's the thing about Ethereum that's so scary now is that I mean you don't get any creator fees. I never thought that I would say that, but I mean it's just better to try and launch something on Solana. At least you're getting paid to launch. At least you're getting paid to have, some volume. Even if your coin goes to 100K, it bonds, you get $1,000 in creator fees. You know what I mean? And if it runs on volume for a day or two, you get another $500 maybe a day. I mean that's more enticing than trying to run an Ethereum, trying to run an ETH meme coin. When there's no upside right now. You're in a yeah, there's no volume. You got guys like Copo putting $15 in your coin. Gold, silver, copper next and now. So Copo, you're running to gold and silver. You're not touching alts or anything. What's up? Yes is in the house. What's up? Yes, 17 in the building. Smash the likes. I think we're hitting the 50s. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think we're hitting the 50s for sure. Ondo is at 25 cents right now. I bet you it goes down another 40%. Hey, man, not even Yeezus, not even Ponytail can save you, man. Not even Ponytail can save you, bro. And to be honest, what's up, Joey? And to be honest, guys, I think like a lot of these KOLs, they're overextended. I mean, Yeezus getting paid, 50 soul, 1% to call a coin. He did that like, bro, he did that like 20 times in the last 60. He made 100K off you guys, and good for him. And maybe even more. I mean, he probably, but you know what happens is you got a ponytail, you got gold chains, you're gonna go out there and overextend yourself in some sort of way, and I'm sure he's just taking anything now in order to keep up the good times. And whether he created that coin himself or he got, but here's the thing. Shout out to Crypto Jesus though. I mean, great. I'm sure he's a great guy. And to be honest, I mean, that's what happened to me back in October, November, December. I mean, people come to you, with coins in there saying, "Hey, we're a really good team. We care about our community. This and that. Take a look at our coin." And it's like, you know what? Hey, I like this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this, right? And then you say, "Hey, everybody, it's Reaper. Or it's like it's Hellboy, and then what happens is like they rug you, and then you're just sitting there like, what the hell was that? And then you don't hear from them ever again. So I'm sure that's happened to Yeezus a bunch. So to be fair to him, he's just trying to stay exciting. You know what I mean? He's just trying to keep it exciting, man. And that's how I was, and that's why I was like, that's why like the last couple months I really haven't called anything crazy. I mean, maybe it was a gamble or here and there. Like I'm in USA versus Iran right now, and I mean, I don't know why I kind of fall into these political coins, but they guarantee to pump and go crazy. If an event happens, and it sure looks like that with USA versus Iran. I mean, I'm hearing like things are really going to start popping off soon. What's up, Joey G? Thunder Films. What's up, Thunder Films? Shout out to Thunder Films. Yep, you right. New alts. Yeah, new alts. Alex Becker said it is the last chance for monstrous gains in crypto. Listen, here's another guy. Alex Becker. Smash the likes. Homie was dead ass wrong. Like he wasn't even a little wrong. Like if you followed Alex Becker this past bull run, you got absolutely wrecked. Like you're not here right now. You're gone. You got absolutely vaporized. You got pummeled. It's like Alice Becker said, "Yo, there's a bunch of money in this van. Get in the van." You get in the van. They duct tape you. They beat you. They beat you with corn stalks and and sausage links. They use they use hard vegetables and meats to beat your ass. And that's what happened. That's what happened with Alex Becker, people that followed Alex Becker. Um, oh, shout out to Brother Boldly. V Chain and stuff. Yeah, I mean, who's gonna buy V Chain? I mean, uh, I mean, dude, it had a TikTok and Twitter and website. Yeah. Yeah, bro, these coins are gonna have it all. It's gonna have a TikTok. These rugs are gonna have a TikTok, a Twitter, a thesis, a guy coming out. They're gonna give the creator fees to the artist. They're gonna they're gonna give creator fees to the grandma playing Minecraft and all this stuff. You're like, oh my gosh, here's a winner. And then you get in and you get absolutely wrecked. That's why I'm like, I'm not getting into any coins unless I'm in on the absolute bottom. And I gotta tell you something. I'm on USA versus Iran. I'm in on the absolute bottom. I was like, you know what? I think this could pop off. I heard it was getting CTO'd, and then I got in, and now I can at least sit around and see how it's gonna go. You know what I mean? And if you're in my Patreon, hey, if you're in my Patreon, you should be up on USA versus Iran. I should probably. You guys are probably like, "What's USA versus Iran?" Um, I'll put it in here right now. Not to pump my own bags, but there's nothing else going on for me. This is the only coin I'm in. Actually, I'm in two coins. I'm in two coins, but the other one I'm kind of afraid to tell you about because it's like that's I don't know. I don't know. Probably gonna rug like everything else. You know. Let's see. Drip is going crazy. Drip is going crazy in the chat right now. Hold on, I'm putting it in here. That's what I'm in right now. But everything is PV. Yo, Drip is going crazy in the chat right now. Hold on, I gotta read some of his comments. Um, he said the price impact on what was the coin called? Butler. What was it called? Booty on Matt Fury's booty or something. Booty boy. The price impact was ridiculous. I couldn't even sell. Oh my gosh, you're an absolute goat building your business. Probably the best thing to do right now. It's the time to evolve. Yeah, bro, it really is. I mean, I'm telling you, I've been in Web 2. I have been getting on my guys. I've been getting things going. I'm going back to California for a week. I'm going back to California for a week to finish up some business. And it's going to be really good for me. And so I just chill out, man. I told you guys I was going to survive all this because you got to have a business. You got to have something else other than crypto. And the people, hey, listen, the KOLs that tell you that the trenches are alive more than ever and all this stuff, they're lying to you, bro, because they don't want to get a 9 to 5. They have nothing else to fall back on. They can't wait for you to get in the coin so they can dump on you and pay rent. And it's just like that. I need my $15, and that's gas. Not even I was scared to ape. Glad I was. Yeah, bro. Everything PvP. Yes says KOLs are going broke. Yes, KOLs are going absolutely broke, bro. Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, all your favorite devs, I mean, they're not even paying the KOLs. They're like, KOLs, buy in. And you know what's happening? Guys, you know what's happening now? Listen, the narrative from like November to like January was like, don't pay KOLs. They don't do anything but dump. This is what devs are telling you. They don't do anything but dump, or they're blaming KOLs. They're like, oh, these KOL, oh man, if this coin would have went to 10 million if it wasn't for so and so KOL dumping on us and stuff like that. Well, I mean that happened quite a bit in the last few months, right? But for the most part, it really hasn't been. You know what's been happening now? Is that devs are now telling KOLs to buy in the coins, right? Buy in, get in on the floor, get 1%. Put 2,000 in this coin, get 1%. We're gonna send this thing. We can't give you a percentage, but we're gonna send. And you know what happens? That KOL, a group of KOLs, they buy into the coin, right? Collectively, like 10, 15, $20,000 worth of the coin. And what the dev does is they push a little bit and then they dump on the KOLs. So it's the devs are rugging KOLs now. Devs are rugging KOLs now. You know? To be honest, I mean, back to the Butler coin or whatever that was just came out and rugged on ETH. Matt Fury, I didn't get in, but Copo lost $15 on that. Even So back to that. He just said Yeezus called it, and it's a good chance that probably Yeezus didn't get paid to call it. He had to buy in. There's a good chance that he had to buy in, and he told you guys about it. He gets his people. He gets all you guys in because you love following Ponytail, and then they dump on Ponytail and they dump on you or whoever bought in, and then he's sitting there with egg on his face, and it's not his fault. You know what I mean? And then you guys will eventually turn on Yeezus. You guys will be like, Yeezus sucks. All his coins are rugging. He's got a multi sig. He's got a multi sig. He's dumping on us. I had a dev. I won't name him. I had a dev I was talking to 2 or 3 days ago, saying that he was asking me. He was like, Do you know Yeezus? I'm like, I mean, yeah. I mean, who doesn't know him? He's like the he, he's the hottest. He's the hottest KOL in crypto, or at least for the shit coins. I'm like, yeah, I know of him. Sure, he's a nice guy. And he's like, do you know if he like does like multi sig wallets and stuff? Because it's like, I'm like, why? He's like, oh, because I paid for him to push this coin. I won't tell you what it is. 'Cause I know a lot of you guys bought it and got wrecked on it. Um, I won't tell you which coin it is, but it was one recently, not the Butler one, and not the other one, and not the other one, and not the other one, right? Um, because he's had a lot of. I mean, guys. I mean, it's crypto now. It's not his fault. I'm here. I'm defending Jesus. It's not his fault. You can tell him to watch the stream. It is not that guy's fault. Um, I mean, sure, there's a chance, you could get with people and they're, multi-sigging and doing all these wallets and they are dumping on you. But I mean, I don't know. But I mean, it's a good chance because it's not in his best interest to dump on you guys. That's the whole point. That's the whole point that I understand. Being in that position is that it's never worth it to dump on your community. I've never done it. It's never worth it to rug your community. I've never done it. What has happened to me is being in the middle and what between the dev that says, "Hey, everything's great. I really have good intentions for this. We're gonna send this to 20 million," and your community. And so when the dev rugs everybody, this is you. You're getting knocked down too with everybody else. So I think Yeezus is a lot of times he's in the middle now. He has a business he's asked to run. I don't know if he has a Web 2 business that you can fall back on. And when you're making $5,000, $10,000 a call, like my dog's getting, right? Um, you gotta keep going. You gotta just hope for the best on the next one until you turn around and your freaking community is wrecked and cooked. No one has any money. You know what I mean? But hey, that's crypto, guys. No crying in the casino. Let's see here. High Stairs. What's up, Santob? High Stair. Ever heard of Sith on Soul? I aped since 3550K. Star Wars narrative launchpad? Oh man, be careful. DMAC. What's up, DMAC? DMAC in the building. DMAC cleaned up on that Henry coin. That Henry coin was actually a good coin. I faded it. Crypto Galaxy pick got rugged at 40K all-time high. I never saw this call is called rugging at 40K. It was a Matt Fury play. Wow. Sephrel told me he needs 2% supply and 13 soul up front to call a token. What the heck? Wow, he's trying to be a partner with you. 2%? He's trying to partner with you, buddy. That was Buster Coin, bro. I knew better than to trade on a Sunday, especially with the way the market and world is now. Yeah, man. All your favorite, hungry broke KOLs were probably in on that one. I mean, my position, man. You open the door some places, and you see guys in there. it's like an old like construction break room trailer. You know what I mean? As a guy in my position, you open that door and you're seeing all the KOLs in there. Like, what's up, Stare? What's going on, Stare? How's your community? Hey, I got a coin. I got a coin for you, Stare. Oh yeah, I got a coin. I'm gonna take a shit in a porta potty, and when I get out, let me get some coffee. I'll tell you all about it. It's a real good one. Oh yeah, it's so good. Oh, your community's gonna love it. It's called Buster. It's called Buster. Oh my gosh, bro. What happened to crypto, guys? It was so good a week ago. It was so good a week ago, like the song. Alex Becker's a junkie. He's a junkie. Really? It's always interesting when people do a lot of drugs. Why is that so interesting? It's like, really? I didn't know that. Desync and all that garbage. Alex Beckard called Buster. Do you buy on Pump Fund to buy at the bottom? Um, I buy on GMGN. Um, I buy on GNGN. Mog price prediction, Sanpisha. Mog. Bro, if it didn't pump, I haven't looked at the original Mog on ETH. If it didn't pump during all this clavicular stuff, I don't know. I don't know when would be a good time for it to pump, because that was the time for Mog to go crazy on ETH, was during all this clavicular stuff. And if that didn't happen, then something's wrong. Um, let's see. It's full circle. What goes around comes around. Bullies are getting bullied now. Yeah, for not much profit and serious downsides, guys. Serious downsides, guys. Really bad. I get the feeling that Alex Becker is a weirdo like Vitality. Vitality in that Filipino prison, man. That had to be crazy. Those guys are stacked up. Did you see that? When Vitality was in, you guys don't know Vitality. He got caught messing around in Philippines, harassing people, and they threw him in prison. Bro, those prisons in Philippines, I never want to go to a Filipino prison. Did you guys see that? Insanity, bro. Filipino prisons, man. They're like 70 guys in a cell. Like he said, there was rats, there's roaches, people just peeing on the floor, disease, people just dying. Yeah, DMAC Henry. Yeah, he did well on Henry, didn't you? I did okay. I did okay because I didn't buy nearly enough. It was at 30K market cap, and I was like, you know what? I don't know this guy. I don't know anything anymore. I'm not gonna buy this. Am I missing anything? I mean, we got the cartel meta happening. I mean, nothing looks appetizing, right? It's just like you can't even get excited for anything. At least, you know what's funny? I remember in the bear market of 2023, 2022, 2023, at least there was things happening where okay, you can get there's a lot more people in this market. There's a lot more people in this market. Now there isn't. Yeah, who's in Bing Wu? Bing Wu's done. Bing Wu is done. Bing, I know you guys, a lot of you guys, that was another Yeezus pick. Bing Wu. A lot of you guys probably got wrecked on Bing Wu. And that's the thing, guys. You guys, they bring you in. This is how they do it. They told me this is how they do it. They pump the price real hard, get you to FOMO in the middle, and then the best you got is a 2 to 3x. I mean, some of you guys are getting these coins like 500K, 600K, a million, and the best you can do is a 2 or 3x, but you feel like you can 10x, and they get you to hold just enough so they can dump on you. You know, there's just not enough liquidity in the market. There's just the odds are against you, and I know you want you a lot. See, here's the thing: I'm getting a lot of people. Um, I'm getting a lot of hate. As I always do, but now that I'm not like pushing coins that much at all. Like people are now upset with me for not pushing coins, which is crazy. It's like, like a couple people canceled their Patreon memberships because I wasn't calling enough coins. And it's just like, wait a minute, weren't you guys just on me for calling too much or calling too many gambles? Like now I'm like, okay, everybody chill out. Let's just hang out and learn from the market and talk our way, have some therapy, talk it up, talk about this, and just hang. And people just came in to hang. They were like, "No, I want the casino stare. I want you to call something right now. Call something right now. I cancel." It was like, "Oh, whatever, man. I don't know what to tell you." I mean, that's what you. That's when you know. That's when you know you're gambling. Is when you just don't. You just don't know. You just don't know how people are gonna react to you in this space. I've realized that. I really realized that. Like what happened to Moon Bear? Moon Bear stopped talking to me. Moon Bear, I don't know where Moon Bear is at, but uh, he just after Peaches, he stopped talking to me. He said he took too many mushrooms and he had to cancel. He canceled everything. He left the rocket room. He left the he canceled his Patreon and I don't know, man. It's like people are just looking for somebody to blame, I guess. It's sad. I don't know, man. Guess what? The market's not great. All right? It's not great for any of us. Who took mushrooms? Moon Bear. Moon Bear messaged me. He's like, I hope he's watching. I love to say hi, but some people just have rage quit your boy for no reason. I haven't done anything. I'm just here. I'm just here, not doing anything. Actually, I haven't streamed in the last couple days. I've been busy, but yeah, I'm going back to California for a week. I like to do the cliffhanger. I like to do the the clickbait. Stayers going back to California. South America did not work out. No, it's not that at all. Although my wife did say she misses America. She misses California only because we're pregnant now, and she's like, I don't know if I want, I don't know if I want like a kid that's from a totally different world and country. If I'm gonna, I, you know what I mean? She, which is true. Like, and we're thinking about that. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna really decide. I think a year or two from now if we really want to be in Argentina and raise. Um, thanks, Maj. If we want to raise the baby to be fully Argentinian, right, and the rest of us are American, because it's crazy. Because the kid's gonna go to school in Argentina, and they're growing up. They're like, oh, it's like little baby Enzo or something. He's gonna have some Argentinian name, and it's gonna be like, oh, that's Enzo. His whole family's American. It's just gonna be weird, and he's gonna be speaking full Argentinian Spanish, and we're all gonna be like the foreigners coming in to his parent teacher conferences and stuff. Um, because at that point, like we've homeschooled all our kids, and to homeschool also this kid in a foreign country speaking fully English to him, that's gonna be that's gonna be like really hard on him because he's gonna be like, now I have nobody to talk to but you guys. Yes, says the other kids will have the USA lore. Yo, for real though. No, seriously, no. No, a couple of my whenever we go out, a couple of my I guess some of my I guess my boys are real hunks because they have girls following them all everywhere. Whenever we go out, there's always like a little band of girls following my boys. So he's got the USA lore. No, the USA lore is real. Like you're from USA, bro. You're American. Wow. And Argentina or Chile, psh, you can have the world out here. It's crazy. Carlos says Monad had a huge backlash when they launched, didn't they? Bezels, it's almost 80%. Monad, hey, there's another coin that I thought was going to do great. I was like, well, this. I was saying, oh, Monad looks like it's going to usher in a a whole new meta, a whole new thing. You know what I mean? And what did it do? It did jack. Did nothing. Did absolutely nothing. Am I wrong to hope that there's war tonight? Am I? Yeah, you need to get out. Yes, you can find a wife out here, brother, in Argentina, not Chile. Don't do Chile. Chile, my wife will tell you the women are weird here. She can't stand it here. In terms of it was really cool in the beginning, but now it's like, she can't stand the women here. She can't stand. Okay, I mean, it's a nice country. It's a lot of fun, but long term, it's just not a place. I wouldn't live here. I don't like the me. I don't. Well, her too. I don't like the weather. The weather is too Pacific Northwest. You know what I mean? Well, they act very Asian in a way, like Chileans. I'm talking about Chileans. Argentinians are amazing. Argentinians are so much fun. Chileans really, they're just like really clicky. Like you try and talk, and they're like they have to like correct you. They have to feel like they need to guide you, and they're not like outwardly nice at all. You have to like be like kind of in with them, and once you're in with them, it's great. Once you're in with them, it's amazing. But with Argentinians, it's like, hey, it's like being in New York. Like, think of like just a fun place to be. The Argentina, and they don't realize how and Argentinians are way more good looking than Chileans. Chileans are kind of have some weird builds out here. I'm not one to talk, but if you're looking for a wife, if you're looking for like a supermodel wife that will totally not look at another man and all that stuff, go to Argentina. Oh, there's another thing about Chileans. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. My wife will tell you, and I will tell you. They're the type to be very rigid and very like, I'm not looking at you. But as soon as my wife looks away, they're like, doing all this stuff. They're weird like that. Argentinians, they're like closeted freaks. Not Argentinians, excuse me, Chileans. Chileans, closeted freaks. Closeted freaks. Their society is so rigid that they just like freak out. They get all weird when they feel like no one's looking. Like me and my wife were in a ice cream shop, and I was talking with this one guy knew English, and I was talking to him. He worked there. We were just like he was like talking about how much of a fan he was of LA and all this stuff, just American culture. And I was telling him why I was out here, and my wife was standing there, and then she went off to get a coffee, and the women that were working there that were like really rigid behind the counter, all of a sudden they're like I look over and they saw that she left, and they're looking at each other, they're like whispering, looking at me, like whispering in their ears, like looking down, uh, like obviously insinuating black guys type of thing. You know what I mean? That happens all the time here. I was at a sushi place, and the owner of the sushi place, she spoke English. Comes out, she's talking, she's really really nice, and then we're like finishing up our meal. She's talking to my wife, and then we finish our meal. That's what I'm thinking. We finish our meal, and she's outside, and she walks by, and she goes doing all this stuff. And I'm like, I was like, what is going on? You know what I mean? I'm not kidding. Argentina, supermodels, and they don't realize they're good looking. Argentina's supermodels, and they don't realize they're good looking. It's crazy. Argentinians are slender. Argentinians, none of them are fat. Slender supermodels, bro. Absolute blue, like blue eye, dark hair, blonde hair, green eyes, brown eyes. Everybody, there's not one flat ass in Argentina. Not one. Not one. Not one. Let me say that again. There is not one flat ass in Argentina. Not one. All curves, just my wife will tell you. She will tell you faster than me. Cheers. If you're looking to just totally change, you know, change the mode. That's why I'm like, guys, why you guys, if you're single and you're in America or you're in Canada or something like that, bro, just travel. You're gonna have a serious girlfriend or wife that's a 10 within 90 days. Not even. Oh, it's so weird. Carlos, bro, it's weird. It's weird. Men do it too. Men do it too. Like with my wife is just there. My guys are at the, like, there's like a guy, like, sitting next to, like, next table over. And he's like this. He's just like sipping his coffee and stuff like that. I go to the bathroom. He's like, doing that to my wife. I'm like, so I come back and he's just back. He's back like, oh yeah, oh, you know. And my wife was like, the guy was like, making a pass at me. As soon as you go to the bathroom, I'm like, really? And I look over and the guy's just like, hi. I go to the bathroom. He's like, it's just like, what is going on? You gotta show him the blicky. Yeah, man. I gotta flash the. uh, Gotta show him I got something tucked. Gotta show him I got something tucked for him. Funny, guys. Yeah, but I'm having fun, man. We can't go back. We can't wait to go back to Argentina. We're gonna have the kid in Argentina. We're gonna get residency, meaning we're gonna have a residency on path to citizenship. So if we decide to leave Argentina, within a year, the baby being born, we'll be full residents or citizens, so we can come back anytime we want. I plan on buying a place in Argentina, just like a vacation place. It won't be a farm here, I think. I think what we want to do is start the farm back up. I know somebody. See, I don't see. Here's the thing with Argentina, with starting a farm. It once you buy something, it's very hard to sell. So once you buy a place, I mean, you better like it, because real estate really moves slow here. The business prospects, all my business is in the U.S. right now, so I need to learn the language. I need to learn the language a lot better to make to make deals, to make some Argentinian deals right now. You know, and then the other thing is this: to rent a place or lease a place in Argentina, you have to buy it a year and a half up front. So if there's a place that's like $3,000 a month, I have to have, which I can do, 36,000, 40,000 for that year or year and a half of up front before I even get the keys to the place. Um, or and also for buying a place, um, you got to be careful. Well, hey man, I'm not making a pass on anybody. I'm just saying. Oh, you're talking about if yes came out here. I don't think there's anything going on like that. It's more so Colombia and all. I'm not seeing that. Um, I'm not seeing that type of thing happening in Chile or Argentina. I don't think there's like honey traps where women are trying to rob you and stuff. I think that's more so. I think that's more so Colombia. Why don't you move to Dubai and set your business up there? Um, my wife would never want to live there. It gets too hot. It's more of a 6 month out of the year type of place. Um, my wife just doesn't like those vibes. She would never move to the Middle East. My wife would never do that. She's she she's she's very American. She would rather move back to the U.S. than live in like the Middle East or Europe or anything like that. Even though she's been there, she's been to Portugal, all over Europe. I've been all over, not all over Europe, but I've been to a few places in Europe. Weather sucks and Islam. Yeah, it's an Islam thing. I'm not Muslim. You know what I mean? It's just not my vibe. You know, I do agree with them. I mean, I have enough children to be Muslim. You know what I mean? Like I'm on my seventh kid with my wife here. So they would accept that more than America these days. But in Argentina, I mean, there's not many big families, and I was surprised not to like Chile. Oh, Chile, bro, the most a family has is like two kids here. I was so surprised to see that. You know, we're still the big. My family is still the biggest family wherever we go, even out here in South America. You know, bezels. I know. I heard, bro. Bezels. Is it really that bad? The migrant crisis? That's crazy, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Shout out to Switzerland. Shout out to Switzerland. Bezel's a Swiss watchmaker. I'm so proud to have you follow me, bro. Thank you so much, man. All of you guys. Uh, but yeah, yeah, I'm excited to go back to California. I mean, I for the week. I mean, I'm kind of am, I'm kind of not because I'm very much. I love being around my family all the time. I'm very much like I don't know if it was my dad used to work uh, all day. He was in sales. He worked all day in an office. He didn't get home like till 9 or 10 at night, and so I think I have abandonment issues or something because I I do not ever like leaving my family, not even for like an hour. Like I hang out with my wife and kids. Like I have so much fun. They're so funny and it was such a great time. They're my best friends. And so going to California by myself for a week while they're here, and they're gonna be fine. It's a great house, a great place to be. Very very fun and easy. Um, it's just I don't know. I just want to always be next to them. Always want to be with them. So I'm having issues with it. I'm not sleeping that well, and I haven't been streaming that well because I want to be, trying to make the best trip possible to be to be efficient in what I'm trying to do out there, what I'm trying to accomplish, and get back really quick. So I've been really planning. My wife and I have been really planning, and so anyway. But there's a considerable cultural and faith difference. Completely agree with that. Yeah, it really is. It's just, and I'm just, I don't, I am not a huge fan of of excess. I don't know, like Ferraris everywhere, and I mean, we get that in like we got that in like Palm Desert. Palm Desert is pretty flashy, and Palm Desert, California, and that's flashy enough for me. What's up, Giacomo? Are you a member? Wow, thanks so much for being a member. That's awesome, bro. Thank you for people in my members and Patreon. Be not, if you can, great. Thank you for that's awesome. Giacomo's my member. Be a member to the channel. I'm gonna try and do a couple of live streams a week on the membership side. I just don't want to exclude anybody, and it's just it would be nice because like when I do YouTube, it doesn't pay anything really. I'm monetized, but because of the subject matter, crypto, nobody's really watching, and I mean, you guys are, but just it's really nice when someone's a member. That's really, really. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot. I think you're my only member, so I really appreciate that. I joined YouTube during a really slow time in crypto, and it's gotten a lot worse even since I joined a year ago, and so I really appreciate it when you guys support. It means a lot. And even just talking to you guys, it's been wonderful. It's not an exciting time in crypto. It's not a time that we're gonna look back and be like, man, that was such a tough time. That bear market was the worst, and that's why I'm stacking up in the Web 2 arena. I'm just stacking up cash because when this market does turn, I want to have the cash to really make some moves, and I think it's going to be really great. Um, so I'm not down on crypto. It's just that I realize what's going on here, and it's just you just gotta let this time, pass. And we'll get back to better times. You know, so. Yeah, thanks, Jockmo. I mean, thank you so much, man. I might do a member stream with just you and me. Shit, maybe I should. Maybe we'll do a member stream with just you and me. I'm gonna be doing a lot of travel content. I'm gonna be traveling I start traveling on Wednesday, and doing a lot of travel content. I'll be on here a bunch, just kind of passing the time. You'll be my guys. You'll be my people to talk to while I'm sitting waiting for the plane and all this stuff, and really incredible stuff, man. You just with all this war and tariffs. Yeah, yeah. I mean, man, the cartel stuff's crazy, isn't it? I mean, I'm so happy to be out of Mexico, but the thing is that the thing about Mexico is even with all this stuff happening, I'm sure it would still feel kind of safe. Mexico still felt good being there. I don't think there's much. I don't think they're doing anything in Ensenada. Ensenada is like a golden land. They protect Ensenada like no other. Ensenada, there's nothing bad happening. Ensenada. They had all kinds of like uh, guys in military and trucks and stuff, and well, machine guns, and there was heavily it was heavily secured. Oh, thanks, Carlos. Man, I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here, man. Just keep hanging out. I mean, we're just we talk crypto, talk life. You know, it's just fun. I mean, I gotta tell you, Carlos, I used to have like 50 or 60 people in here at once back in the summer, every single day. But a lot of folks are out of crypto and got wrecked. Don't want to talk about crypto or anything like that. They were just opportunists and stuff like that. So it's it's really nice. What's up, Vishal? What's up, brother? How you doing? You DM'd me? Yeah, I think I saw. Was that you? I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I can't give out any loans or anything. I don't want to. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, bro. I got 6 kids and another one on the way, and I'm in South America. I mean, I need every dollar. You know, I don't I don't know what to tell you, brother. I don't want to blow up your spot, but there's nothing I can do. Maybe I'm so sorry. You're wrecked. Damn it, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Vishal. Victor left the winner. Yeah, Victor was actually smart. Victor just dumped on us in Bird A and freaking left. Yeah, honestly, the smartest thing you could have did. The smartest thing you could have did was to rug or just dump Bird A and never come back. I don't want to bring up Vishal's. I'm not going to blow up his spot at all, but kind of on the opposite end. I remember he might be. This might hurt his feelings, but I remember when Vishal was up like 600-700K on Jerry the Turtle and all this stuff, man. I mean, we all should have just sold. A lot of us round tripped, and then you got Bezels who UVI making big splashes. Really? Let's see. Yeah, it's at 184 market cap. K market cap. Let's see what happens. Again, if USA, if America starts doing missile launches and stuff, this thing's gonna freaking explode. This thing will go right to $1 million market cap within a couple hours. UVI. I hope everyone has a little position. You can make a little money on this. If you put $50 in this, I bet you make five. You get it to $500 or something. I don't know. Yeah, Vishal, I know. No, I mean, hey, I held, I made quite a bit of money on Lemmy the Bat, but I held a lot of it. I shouldn't have. I made good money on what you call it on Ann Wu, and I uh, I I held a lot of it though. Like I was up six. I think it was like 60K on Ann Wu. I think I made like 20 or 30K on it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's awesome. But man, to leave $30,000 on the table, Jerry the Turtle. I mean, I ended up dumping Jerry the Turtle just because of just talking. Talking. What was that whole thing? I forgot. I actually forgot now what happened with Jerry the Turtle that night. We all talked about what happened. Oh, that's right, dude. Mo Bader was saying that we were all dumping Jerry the Turtle for Bird A, and was like a big fight, and then everyone just dumped Jerry the Turtle for Birdie, and I got hurt in that. When I started, I was like addressing that, like Jerry the Turtle going down, and I was holding it. You know what I mean? Crazy. I'm not making the same mistake this time. You know what? How much of an initial investment, Jock? You ready? You ready for this? I think it was like $600. It was like, yeah, it was $600. It might have been a little less on An Wu, because we bought An Wu at like 30K. I got like 2% of An Wu, or 1%. It was like maybe 2%. Yeah, 2%. And it pumped, and then it kind of consolidated at 10x, and then we found the dev doc, and when we found the dev, it shot up to like 5 or 6 mil, 5 mil, and I held it, and it stayed there for a long time. It sat at like 3.5 mil, 4 mil for a long time. What I mean, we really thought things were, because here's the thing: we're coming off of a year. We were coming off of a 2024 year where so much, so much went to like so many coins went to 50, 100 mil, a billion. Like Fartcoin and Popcat. So we were expecting like An Wu to go to 100 mil. Like we couldn't believe that it just sat there at 4 mil. You know. Why is crypto down now? It's not a lot of liquidity. It's a bear market, bro. Just not much is happening. It's just not good. Not good. Not even the president can pump this stuff, man. Not even the president. Not even the president. And then you got these weird coins that like Lobstar. Like, what is this? Just gave a lot. Yeah, and there's just random coins that are pumping. It just doesn't make any sense. There's just a couple coins now that have pumped, and it's like, why did it pump? And like, how would you be able to know? How would you be able to know that it was gonna pump? Yeah, but Vishal, bro. Oh, hey, I don't know if I banned you in the rocket room because you were saying a bunch of weird stuff in there, and I think I might have banned you, but I'll unban you now, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you want to be around crypto right now, but you're not the only one, Vishal. A lot of people got wrecked, bro. A lot of people are gone. I mean, I can't believe I'm still here. I can't believe I'm still here talking to you guys. There's no reason why I should be here. Other than just hanging out. I'm just trying to give some normalcy to it, but people don't want to see my face. They associate me with round tripping a coin or getting rugged on something, which I didn't do, it's just really odd. It's an odd place to be, you know. Odd, odd, odd. But what can you do? Told you guys I'm not going, and that's what I'm doing. Carlos says, yeah, Carlos, it is sad. Imagine my position, bro. Like, these are people that claim to be like my friends and want to, like, and as soon as they get wrecked or as soon as something doesn't go their way, not only do they leave, but they leave kicking and screaming. They leave blaming me and all this stuff, And the only people and I was like, most of my community is just regular people that got into the market, and so all these people that are scammers and have these little groups, these private groups with a bunch of like people who are serial scammers or are never leaving this place. They look at me and they're like, "Oh, Stairs' whole community is going. He's done. He sucks. He's not worth anything to anybody." and all this stuff. I'm like, bro, I mean, like, there's, first of all, there's still people here. But second of all, like, you're the type of person that I kept out of my communities because all you guys would do is farm my community, try and farm my communities and scam me and stuff. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I thought people were matured enough to understand that portfolio does fluctuate. It's up one day and might be down the next. It's mostly about risk management to stay green. Yeah, no, I mean, but here's the thing: when meme coins just free fall, when meme coins are in a free fall, and you're trying to hold and stuff. I mean, there's really nothing you can do. You're getting wrecked. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's not really about holding something till it turns green because it's really, especially now, not really going to happen for the most part. You kind of have a window, very short window for certain coins. Um, so crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. And yeah, join the Patreon. If you haven't already, Carlos, join the Patreon. I'm in there. I talk more about my life. I give picks before I talk about them on here. And yeah, the link's in the description. No, Carlos, that's a really good move. You should do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, peace out. All right. Peace out, yes. Thank you so much for being here, Carlos. Make sure you like and subscribe. Come back again. Join the Patreon. Hang out. And yeah, man. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna be traveling Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna be streaming a lot from the airport, hanging out, just talking, doing some videos. So you'll see a lot of me this week. So thanks so much. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Have a great night.